Two Dads, One Dud, the Hot Takes podcast.
Go for takeoff.
Yeah, we are ready. Some exciting stuff off the top here for those of you that have been listening from the beginning. Last year, we did a couple episodes of the footballs that are going to be on TV here soon, and a lot of people did enjoy those. However, we're not just going to make that an exclusive episode. We're going to come at you with a football episode and also the traditional 2D, 1D, traditional, what is it, top three, said it
The
twice.
it's
Traditional.
Yeah.
But we are going to change the format up. So this is going to be the last week of our regular top threes where we just get to decide individually what we like. We're going to leave it up to a draft format. We're going to have you guys vote.
Yes, we're going to bang you twice, the normal episodes, but now the draft edition.
It's football, it's fantasy, it's drafting, it's ranking, everything people love.
We're just trying to interact. We need you guys to interact with us. We do this for you.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
that's Future Pod Talk.
It is.
Future Pod
What is
Talk.
today Pod Talk?
It's episode 56,
Pick up sticks.
the dynamic duet.
I missed that. That's tough. Okay.
So we're coming at you top three duets.
Song,
Song duets, not duos.
not groups.
Not groups,
Not
but
groups.
actual
Heavy
duets.
emphasis.
And then, of course, the newly acquired Shop Talk,
Love it.
the always famous WABs. The top three, like we just introduced, and we're closing the pod out. Again, Travis, hot take. Maybe he'll get one. Who knows?
I got it.
But before we get there, Travis, tell us about the sponsor.
Today's episode is sponsored by our newest sponsor, First Shield Defense. Shout out to us. We finally have like a promo code deal, if you will, which makes
Let's go.
yeah, feels kind of cool. So, First Shield Defense is a proud supporter of 2D 1D, and they want to give its listeners, you, the offspring, the opportunity to train at an awesome discount. Message FSD, First Shield Defense, on Facebook, Instagram, or their website, www.firstshieldefense.com, and mention that you are a 2D 1D offspringer. You will get 50% off your first 2 months membership, almost a $200 value. They will help develop a self-defense strategy that is natural to you. Reach out to First Shield Defense today. Save 50% off your first 2 months. Tell them you listen to the pod.
Tell them where we listen it to.
Yeah,
On
where-
Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Google, Amazon, and for your viewing pleasures right here on the YouTubes. Down in the corner, smash the like, hit the subscribe. Leave a comment, leave a rating. All platforms.
Yes.
We do it for you guys.
Thank you. Bless your hearts.
Are we ready?
Clear
Bring
eyes,
us in,
clear
man.
eyes, full
Lead us
heart.
in.
Drop that
Yeah.
beat, yo.
Drop that beat, yo. Okay, because now we do, yeah.
We're going to clap it up. We're going to clap it up. We love
We
it.
are back.
Yes.
Two Dads, One Dut, the Hot Takes podcast. As always, I am your one Dut, Justin Dutteroy.
My name is Travis. I am Trav Dad, one of the dads. Call me Carl. Call me whatever you want. Call me TJ. Just make sure to call me a dad. I don't know.
I don't like DJ.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
Tej.
I'm the real dad, the Skur Dad, Brandon Brenner.
boom.
And again, for those of you on YouTube, I'm rocking the Flat Bill Notre Dame hat because, again, college football, even though it officially started Saturday, it's starting this week.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big game. Honestly,
You're 17.5-point dogs. It's sick.
money line. That's for a future pod.
Puke.
Right?
Can't wait.
Okay, so shop talk.
Shop talk.
I'm excited. This one, I only have two this week. The first one is recording antagonist videos in public. I don't know what's going on or like what new just narrative is being created, but there's like this demographic, and it's generalizing, of like 18 to 22-year-old males that are just in their prime fuckboy phases that are going out in public, and they're literally recording, going up to people and being like, hey, dude, what's up? Like, nice to meet you guys. Like, is that your wife? And he's like, yeah, we're out just hanging out. And he's like, she's super hot, dude. Can I get her number? And they just like push these dudes to the limit. And I want them to get fucking rocked so hard. Like, I want justice. I want swift justice. I want it served. And I want these kids to get bent over a giant barrel and shown 50 states.
See, I saw the opposite one on Instagram where it was a girl doing it. Like, she came up to this couple and, again, was just hitting on this guy in front of his chick.
Yeah.
I had to turn it off. Like, it's so cringe.
It's
I
cringe,
can't
yeah.
even watch it.
Oh, yeah.
So to watch it on the other side with a dude would make it even worse because I'm like, you just need to get crocked.
Because
Yeah.
again, all the videos, like every time it gets to this, like the pushback happens, and obviously they start to get aggressive, and this fucking douche canoe kid is like, dude, whoa, what's the problem, man?
Yeah.
And it's like, you need your ass beat. I found the problem. I'm going to try and give
Yeah.
you the solution.
They're
Like,
the worst. I hate like
it's fucking,
now like these made up Karen videos where it's like, I'm not saying that wouldn't happen, but I'm telling you that one didn't happen the way that happened.
yes.
And I'm just like, you just get these people to be like, hey, it's going to bring awareness to your restaurant and everybody's going to come.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're just going to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
And then you
it's-
just go ahead and go on and then do it. And then you just do it for likes and clout. And now I'm like, what did that get you? Like,
yeah, it's just,
Oh, I assume 85 to 90% of videos on the internet are fake.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
All
like it's just.
And
I
they're
used
just
to like, be
tough
like, oh my
watches.
god, how'd that happen? I'm like, well, it took 500 takes, or it's just completely staged.
Yeah.
yeah,
If you're not farting on people while they're walking by with the fake thing, that's my favorite. That dude that does it, he'll just say something funny. He's like, from 3, and just lift his leg up and just fart, and then just people's reactions. And I'm like, farts will never not be funny, man.
they're really funny, but then that makes me think of another video where there's dudes that go around in like Walmarts and Home Depots, and they essentially will like fart, or usually they'll like get really close into your bubble, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
and they're just like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? Like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And
Sleepy time.
yeah, like, dude, I'm ready for some of them to go night
It's
night.
the ones that just like go into bad neighborhoods and just drop the N word. And I'm like, you're the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life.
This
Dude.
Die Hard with Vengeance.
Just come up there with an all lives matter sign. No, dude, don't do that, my guy.
Yeah, I'm just like, you really are just chasing this fucking
Solidarity.
heart and the likes, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is pain. Yeah.
The
What were
one
you
thing,
saying?
well, I'm surprised that they haven't gotten beat up, but I appreciate it, and I actually think it's funny. It's like the guy that's in like the tree costume
Oh,
that
yeah.
waits for somebody to walk by and scares them.
Yeah.
To me, that's legitimately funny.
'Cause it's
But
PG
you should
stuff.
still get punched in your face.
Oh, yeah. There's
Yeah.
a couple of them that do.
Yeah.
That you're just like, it's always someone with the quick. What? Oop, sorry.
Just the casual jab they didn't know
Yeah,
they
those
had.
are called
It's like,
reflexes.
yeah, you should be a boxer.
It's like the vine where the chick scares him. He walks around the corner. I'm a ninja. You don't know? I'll kill you. I could have killed you.
Shut up. Okay. Second one. I said this one, I labeled it as driving like you're on a full 8 ball of Coke. So I don't understand these people. I see them a lot, and it's usually downtown for the most part. But it's like the changing lanes, from all the way right to all the way left. And I mean, just you're driving like a bat out of hell.
I'm gonna put him in the wall.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. So I have many references here, and I wanted to try and make as many as humanly possible. I said maneuvering through traffic like you're Ansel Elgort in Baby Driver. I said speeding off when the light turns green like you're in a quarter-mile race against Dom Toretto. I said borderline running into other people like you're Cole Trickle from Days of Thunder, rubbing his racing. Bobbing and weaving like you're playing a game of Crazy Taxi, and you have to make it to the end before time's out. And I put here for me that I imagine I drive somewhere in the realm of like a baby bump of Coke. Like I don't go full 8 ball, but like sometimes I like to get places. But I'm going to get there in a normal fashion, going 5 to 10 over the speed limit and changing lanes with my turn signals. I'm a very respectful driver.
That's basically just driving at this point.
Yeah, on a bump of Coke.
Baby bump.
Baby
baby.
bump. Yeah, just a little baby bump. Yeah.
Get my head race, feel.
There's people out here that are just driving on full like 48-hour benders. Like they haven't rested in, forever. And it's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
One of my very good friends drives like that, and it's just nerve wracking driving with him every time.
I thought that
And
was
he
gonna go
does that.
somewhere else,
It's
and I'm-
like when you're going through like downtown trying to time the lights, and he's the one that just slams on the brakes because he got there too early, and then just speeds off again, and then just does it again and does it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, buddy. Like we're like 6 cars back in traffic. I gotta get in front, and I'm like, for what?
There's no reason.
Literally no reason.
And I love too the people that drive like that. If you're the passenger or anybody, you're in their car and you're basically almost being like suffocated because the seatbelt does that emergency like lock on you, and you just can't move. Like you are strapped.
Just sitting here, just holding on to the old shit handle the whole time. Like, all right, dude.
Can't
It's
wait.
terrible.
Yeah, can't wait.
I remember we were in high school, and I can call him out because he doesn't listen to this pod. He's a jerk, Matt Woods.
What a jerk.
I know. I love him.
You stupid jerk.
We were going
Matt Woods,
like
stupid jerk.
85 downstate. And Matt he is this guy. He
For
drives
reference, state is a
fast.
35-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Correct.
Other reference, it's pretty skinny.
Yeah.
It's a 2-lane on both sides, but they're pretty tight.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I just told him, I said, hey, you need to slow down. I said, one of two things are going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to slow down, or I'm just going to throw this into park. And we're both just going to be done.
Not good for the tranny.
Yeah. And
I can assure you that.
And
Yeah.
so needless to say, he slowed down, but I'm like, I'm just not having it. Like, if you're going to be an
Was
idiot.
it in the Trans Am?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, we're either getting out, I'm getting out, or I'm going to shut this puppy down.
Yeah, I'm no gearhead, but that's going to need to go to the shop after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's tough. Okay.
Oh, shout.
That's it. I told you, quick and easy, easy and
Quick and
breezy.
easy.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Easy
I'm breezy. So
I
that's
think
it.
you didn't do it as a hot take. That's super agreeable.
Thank
People
you.
that drive like that are just fucking assholes.
They're on coke.
Yeah,
I watch
arguably
it
a
all
full
the
8-ball.
I watch it all the time because, like, coming home, I'll turn on Clay to Washington, and you just have that whole stretch all the way down to Broadway.
Yeah.
And there's always at least 3 people just, and
And it's tough.
I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, like you're not in it to win it. Like there's nothing to gain here. Like
And it's like the person that's like behind me, because I'll just ride the far left lane because I know I have to turn on Broadway.
yeah,
So I'll just start all the way back. It's timed lights. We're going.
yeah.
There's that person that rides the second to the left and just fucking just waits for somebody to turn and then just speeds up and
Boom. Yep.
just cuts you off. And I'm
Fuck
like,
those people.
you got it. You got in front of me, dude.
I
You
hate
went
'em.
from behind me to in front of me. You nailed it.
I hate them so much. All right.
You know what also sucks?
What?
In real time, I just got a text message that just said 17 and a half. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're welcome, dude. Nobody
Man.
sucks. Respectfully.
The coach said, hey, I'm going to tell my players that.
Yeah. Football pod. It'll come.
Should have got it early when it was 14 and a half.
I know. Segment change. Give me some sounds. Shop talk's over.
Labs.
WAB time. Depressing time. Worst and best. Let's WAB it.
Let's wab it, man.
Yeah.
Wascally wab it.
WABs, worst and the best, brought to you by MVP Lanes and Bruner's Pub, where everyone is an MVP. They rack 'em, you smack 'em. Your classic bowling facility, freshly remodeled. Inside, you will find Bruner's Pub, home of Fort Wayne's first bottoms-up system. Collect 10 Bruner's Pub magnets in your beers. The 11th beer is free. Fresh lunch menu. As always, collect 10 of those as well. 11th lunch is on AJ and Mark. Right now, it's the 4 wings that are basically 8 wings and French fries. Hopefully, they bring back the stealth ones because they're sneaky good.
Did you have them?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I didn't know if I had them, though. That's stealth.
Yeah. MVP
You
Lanes.
sneak them in there. You don't
Yeah.
know.
Bruner's Pub. Shout them out.
Shout it out.
That would actually
baby.
be great if they just snuck them onto your plate.
Here you go. Yeah. Okay. Worst and the best. Who wants to start?
I can start. That's fine.
Nice. What's
My
your
worst.
make it sad?
It ain't that sad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Cool. Cool.
It's just worse. It doesn't have to be sad.
Yeah. Saturday at Arena.
Shout out.
Streak came to an end, man. Me and Michael Parrish were undefeated in hockey.
You said that, and it's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Shocker how it came to an
Period,
end.
or just at arena?
In
Or just like when you guys
everywhere
play?
we
Yeah,
play
nice.
together, we were undefeated.
Well, if you had to put a number on it, what do you think that number
It was 254 and 0, and then it ended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got the tallies tattooed on my inner thigh. Never forget.
No, it's not. We weren't really undefeated, but you say that, and then people just fucking
Oh, I was
lose
like,
their
man, I was
mind.
like, at what
Yeah.
point did
Like,
you
this
actually
dude is
start
like, what are you
keeping
talking about? I
track?
beat you, and then you just be like, well, when did you beat me? And then they don't, and I'd be like, Mike, pull up the tally sheet. And he just, hey Siri, when's the last time me and Dut lost? And she doesn't say anything. You go, oh, it never happened.
Obvious follow-up question. Who was the weak link?
What do you mean?
Which one of you faltered?
Maybe they just got beat by a better opponent that day.
No, we
Doubt it.
lost double overtime 1-0. It was a tough one.
That's a tough pill to
Hammered
swallow.
the under. Okay.
It was a tough one.
Okay.
Yeah. But officially came to an end. Everybody shook on it, remembered it, took pictures of it. So I can't say that we're still undefeated anymore.
It'll live forever. History.
Yep. History.
Okay.
We're not shouting out who brought the champ down. That's not a thing. We're not going to do that for him.
I will. It was AJ and Brett Feller.
Ooh,
Really?
man.
What a just surprising
It
combination.
was- I mean, AJ was in Mike's ass. Brett was in mine. I'm surprised we didn't lose 17-0
Yeah, to end up 1-0 in double OT.
in double OT. That's just how good we are. I'm telling you, we were undefeated for a reason.
Shock the world.
Great hockey game. Wish I could have been there. Okay, my worst. I have 2.
You missed it?
No. I mean, you guys all invited me. I had a dog sit. So,
I mean, those dogs are usually fine for 6 hours while your mom's gone anyway.
listen,
But,
brother.
whatever.
It's
Martha.
a long, yeah, it stems back from other things. But anyways, my worst is went to local pizza parlor, got a pizza,
Nice.
my own personal large, and
Love that.
yeah, sat outside on the patio, was doing some pod work. I was just trying to enjoy the day and be outside, get the vitamin D, the C, whatever vitamins are out there, and the pizza. And I hate that the tip machines are now on the card readers and everything. And I usually just do a custom tip and I type in like an even number. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to do this like percentage, round up or whatever. Like I'm going to put a good number there. Don't get me wrong. For whatever reason, I hit 3 and it just inserted it as 3 cents. And this motherfucker don't have a go back button. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just sign here for a 3-cent tip. And I know as soon as I turn this bitch around, he's going to see, like, they're going to know that I just tipped 3 cents. And I'm going to look like an asshole. But they have a old school tip jar on the counter. And I did the thing with the 3, like I had 3 physical dollars. And I'm like holding them, just waiting for this guy
For
to
somebody to see it.
make eye contact with me, be like, and I'm like, I probably should have just said something and been like, dude, my bad. I fat fingered this fucking tip machine. Here's $3 in the jar. But I just awkwardly like put 3 in the jar, tipped 3 cents, took the pizza, and just sat on the patio with just in sheer disappointment and sadness.
Yeah.
See, but isn't that weird how...
But if you got it, so you got it carry out?
I got it carry out, but I
Oh.
carried it in.
Yeah.
Well, I carried it out to the patio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you weren't like waited on. Like it wasn't at the end
No.
after you're getting waited on and things like that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it to go because I knew I'd eat half there and then half when I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy pizza to devour.
That's a little different. Like
Yeah.
I tip on carry out, but it's not as, you didn't do nothing really for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a hard stance
that
on that
bag
for
first.
a while. And
It's a hard check on that bag first before you get tipped, my guy.
Yeah.
I went hard no tip on carry out a couple years ago. And then I think it is the pandemic where everybody was like, the businesses,
Right.
they need it. So I've...
B-Dubs needs it.
Right. So I've gotten back to it. But every time I'm just like, again, I don't check the bag. Had the bad experience last time. I'm just like, see, this is why I don't tip on carry out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a struggle, but okay, my second worst. I'm understanding and trying to figure out if it's a guy thing, a girl thing, or just a me thing. But when I wear
Pronoun?
certain, I identify as a guy.
Yeah.
When I wear certain clothing items, articles of clothing, my left pit pits out in seconds. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I think that's just a thing, Pete. I know.
Why would that be a girl thing?
I'm asking, does it happen to women? Does it happen to men? Is it just a me thing? I don't know, but it sucks because I know some of it comes from like I pound a pot of coffee when I'm at my
Say,
apartment.
both your pits are pretty sweaty at work, man.
Yeah, and then I get to work, fire up another pot. So I mean, I've got some fuel in me, and it's hot liquid. I don't know if that plays a part in it. I don't know if I just need to switch it up from the Degree Cool Rush. I don't know.
I'll
And
probably get an extra strength.
well, and what I
Deodorant,
was
try
gonna
that
say
out.
too, which is, I mean, more of a just hot take on my own. I used to not arm or put deodorant on my actual armpit for the longest time. Like I was doing the wrong part of my pit, so that was tough.
So
I don't know what's the right part.
If you weren't
Like-
doing it on the pit, you weren't doing it on the armpit. You were just doing like,
Yeah, like I would lift up my shirt and I would put it on where I thought I was, but it was like on my upper
Arm?
lower arm,
Oh.
inner arm. Yeah, and instead of my actual armpit. So maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, probably did.
I don't know. I've changed it up though, but it's tough. Like, and then I was helping this couple and I couldn't help but notice this chick's just fucking gawking at my pit. And I'm like, damn it. Like, it's a tough pill.
You're like, yeah.
She sweats.
hey, it was my best 4 weeks ago. I got new deodorant, Native Man, and I tell you what, she is amazing. I can freely now wear it every day, no breakouts. I get the struggle though, man. It's real. I
It's-
used to do it.
It's tough. And I
I want to Google some prescription grade deodorants, my guy.
Well, I
Yeah.
hate being a pitter, and I usually wear an undershirt. Like, I'm a big proponent of the undershirt. I
Yeah.
don't think it should have ever gone away.
Hate them.
Like, if you're
do
wearing,
'em.
especially like a collared work shirt or something,
No way.
always rock the undershirt. The only time I go no undershirt is like the gym, or if I'm in my nighttime jammy clothes. Like, I don't give a shit.
You sleep in a shirt?
Sometimes.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just when I'm tired. But
Sometimes I go to bed when I'm not.
yeah, but anyways, yeah, it sucks, man. I hate pitting.
It's not fun.
It's not a good look. It's just you feel like you have to, constrict yourself to very
It makes you seem dirty. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. It's just like one of those things. Like, could be a
Trashy,
medical
dude.
condition.
It's
You're
just-
just like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
No, I've tried
There's
to
no way
shave
that dude's clean.
I shaved my pits too once, long time ago, and you just sweat more. It's tough. Anyways, those are my worst. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. So my worst, it's not bad, but I think it's gonna be something's brewing, if you will.
Okay.
And
Shit in your pants again?
no. So last Friday, well, it's been a little over a week now, when my wife had foot surgery.
Okay.
My wife.
And she, bless her heart, just literally has to just sit on a couch for like 13 hours a day.
You wish she's got that scooter.
Yeah, but she has to elevate her foot. Like, it's not that she can't move around. They want her to just sit and have her foot raised, like her leg elevated
Sure.
and iced.
Blood flow and what have you.
And honestly, from the last week, it's just basically taking care of everybody. And I'm not like fishing for awards because, to be honest, this is stuff my wife does all the time. So kudos to her.
Yeah, but you're the dad.
Right.
I'm
No.
joking.
But it's like, yeah, it's getting stuff for her. It's getting stuff for the kids.
My cousin's a
and
trooper.
she's has to go to the doctor on Friday to see if she can start actually putting weight on her foot.
Yeah.
But that's 4 more days away.
Yeah.
And I can tell that the volcano is starting to build. She's getting bored. The fuse is getting, there.
Amputations.
It's that time of the month for her on top of it.
Oof.
So it's just
heavy flows.
I can feel like it's going to be tough.
Ugh.
And we got to really walk the line this week, or else this worst is going to carry over to next week, I can tell. So, like, nothing bad has happened yet, but it's just starting to get tense.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
You
just
start
that
cutting the room.
awkward, yes, where it's like,
What's worst case scenario? Like, is amputation in play?
oh, God, no.
Dude. What?
You never know.
No, but like
Sure
if
you
they go on
don't.
Friday and they're like, yeah, like it's not healing right, and you have to stay like this for another week or two.
Yeah.
She can't go to work and just sit at home. Like she's gonna lose her mind.
That'll be her worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shout her out.
So, yeah, that's the worst.
Nice.
I'm almost
Praying for you,
prefacing-
T.
Yeah. Love you, boo. We
Sorry,
got you.
cousin. Yeah, okay. Let's turn them upside down. Frowns, upside down.
Best time.
42 muscles of the frown. 16 muscles of smile. Or no, is it the other way?
It's 2040. They tell you to relax, smile, and relax.
Because you burn more calories smiling.
Nope.
No.
Hence the relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
More muscles to frown.
Fun time.
Let's bring on the best.
The
Bring
best.
on the best.
Also, Saturday happened at Arena. To preface,
So pissed.
there's a story behind it of why it's amazing. It's basically when you see a deck of cards and you just cut it and you just call the card.
Yeah.
All right. So
I've
probably
done
like
it in my
12
head on the spot
I
like
know,
4
I'm saying-
times.
I know.
I'm just
I
like-
see it. I just do it all the time. You see a deck of cards, you just cut it in your head. You're just like, boom, queen of spades. Whatever.
That's just the undercover degeneracy in people.
Oh,
Eight of
100%.
clubs.
But so probably about like 12 years ago, we're at Tyler Phipps's house, the stable, and we were debating on if we were going to go out or not for the night.
Yeah.
People were like halfway on the fence, off the fence, like, oh, we're just staying in. Some people wanted to go out.
Yeah.
Mike Parrish just goes, all right, if I call the card, we're going out.
Yep.
Said, all right, give it 3 shuffles, cut it, shuffled it again, cut it, took the card off, didn't look at it, just slid it off, put it off to the side, and was like, all right.
Boom.
For some reason, added dramaticity to it. He was just like, put it in the card box. Said, all right, put it in the card box. He said, put it in the oven. Just put it in the oven.
I
for
love it. Cook it.
no reason.
Yeah, cook it up.
And then he just starts flipping the cards. And he's like, if that's the 7 of spades, we're going out. And like,
Okay, so he
bet
called
you
the
get
card,
yeah,
yes.
he called it. So you start saying like, you get like 10 cards in, you're like,
Yep.
all right. I mean, you still got a lot of cards left.
Sure, but building some drama.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
then you're going
Your
again.
interest
and
is
then you do
piqued.
like 5 real quick. Show them. Oof, not in there. You're like, okay.
That's
Boom, boom. You get down to like the last 15. Everybody is just on this
We got a
table.
fucking
Like, what
chance.
is going on?
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You get down to the last 5. Everybody is ready to erupt. They're just like,
Right.
what is going on?
Because they don't
dude?
understand at this point,
Yeah.
this is actually the coolest thing that's going to
Yes.
happen all night.
100%.
Even if you go out.
Boom, boom, boom. Down to the last 2. Flip it. It's the last one.
8 of spades.
Flips it. No, dude. And everybody just goes nuts. And we're like, holy shit. Dude, did we miss it? And everybody's running through it. Run to the oven. Pull out the card box. Pull out the card. It's the 7 of spades, dude. It's like that group of guys that hit the 100K on the roulette wheel.
Oh, yeah.
And you just go fucking nuts.
Pandemonium.
And you're just like, yeah,
Yes.
we're going out.
Project
Vibes
X.
couldn't be higher.
have to.
And it was a very average night. But
Yes.
we started out so high.
So, oh my God.
I tell you that story to tell you this. Every time we're with Mike, he just sees decks 7 of spades. Just tries to recreate it. Doesn't happen. Richie, hammered, just sees it. He goes, 7 of spades, we're going out. And everybody's just like, holy shit. And he thinks we're lying to him because he's drunk. And
Yeah.
we're just like, whatever he pulled, we're like, that's it. And then finally he looks at it and just goes, took him like 3 seconds.
We did it.
Rumple's all around.
Wait, so he did it this Saturday?
Yeah.
Damn it.
And then Rumples come. Mike Parrish, shuffle the cards again, 7 of spades, cuts it again. And I'm like, is this card fucking marked? And no, it was good. Ryan Phipps cuts it, 7 of spades. I was like, wait a minute.
No, what?
Mike cuts it again, 7 of clubs. I was like, whoa. Something's happening here. I was like, let me see that deck.
Yeah.
7 of spades. I was like, we're fucking. It's just, tonight's the night.
What?
Tonight is the night. I've never seen 4 people cut the same card with shuffles.
I was gonna say, are there shuffles
with
in
shuffles
between?
in between? With shuffles in between.
I have to call bullshit.
Okay, you weren't there. You could have seen it.
I wasn't. Henceforth, the bullshit.
That's the problem, though. From the guy,
Offspringers, write it in. Write us. Let
There
us
was
know
witnesses.
you were there.
the guy that originally did it. I'm never cutting the cards again.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it was the greatest
never
card cut of all
trying to
time.
recreate that moment ever.
I was kind of hoping in some multiverse that the oven like got turned on at a slow burn and the whole
Just nuke the card.
But it's like
and
you
then
knew.
the box got burned, but the card was fine. And
Yeah.
you pull it out.
The ashes. But you knew it was like it was the one missing. You're like it had to be the card. Okay.
That's so good.
Sick best, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also turned out to be super average night.
my best. Fuck. I thought I had it and then I lost it.
Do you want to pass?
No, I don't. I will say because no, this is what it was going to be, and so I'm ready.
Great week.
Yeah, no,
Solid.
kind of, sort of, but it's just us getting ready to do future stuff. So it's hopefully being able to do the trivia nights. Shout out trivia. Love asking.
Shout out.
Yeah, questions. The football pod where we're not just going to give you 5 to 10 minutes of bullshit at the end of the episodes. It'll actually be a full pod. Just stuff's brewing. Stuff's in the. We're workshopping.
We're coming
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. So that's my best is progress. Pod progress.
Pod progress. Pogs.
Podgress. Yeah.
Podgress. I like
So
that.
yeah, that's my best. Go
That
ahead.
is.
So it looks like
Yeah.
it's my turn.
Yeah. Finish us out.
Okay.
Better be good.
And, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it was good.
Try and top that.
And I preface this
Good
to
luck.
say that the best wasn't the act, it was the result.
Okay.
Because I think if you do things wanting to talk about it, how good really is it?
Yeah.
So
Depends.
we were, because I thought about honestly not even talking about the establishment, but again, it doesn't matter. I took my girls out for yogurt on Saturday.
Okay.
So we went to hit up TCBY.
Thank you.
They still have those?
Oh, yeah.
TCBY.
White chocolate mousse, Georgetown.
Where at? Oh, Georgetown?
Oh, yeah, right by the library.
Really?
What's it stand for? Total.
The country's best yogurt.
There it is.
Total
Cool.
calories, but YOLO.
So we're in there. Girls order their stuff. There's 2 people working behind the counter, and then there's 2 females that are probably, I want to say, early 20ish, and they looked like they've been through it a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Go ahead. What do you mean?
So-
Skirt dad.
They're ordering. They're paying.
What time was this?
This is probably 5:00.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like they're hungover.
No.
No,
They're just rough around the
they're
edges.
just rough around the edges,
Okay.
and swipes her card 3-4 times, doesn't go through. And she was like, I don't know. She goes, let me call my brother. Let me step over here. You know, we're not going to go anywhere. And they went and sat at the table, and then they also took their yogurts with them. And I'm like, well, that's weird that the owner was just like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And so the other lady rings it up, and I'm just like, just pay for all of it. I was like, she's going to make a phone call. She doesn't have to make that call. I don't know what she got. Just, I'm paying for everything. And she was like, okay. And so she's calling. She's literally trying to get a hold of her brother. And then the other person that was working with them just yells over the counter. And they're like, hey, like this guy's paying for you. Don't worry about it. And this part I've already done. I was just going to walk out. Like I didn't want anything to do with it. And I was like halfway out of the store. And that's when the other lady yelled like, hey, he's paying for it. Don't worry about it. And she literally gets out of her chair, like jumps up and is like, oh my God, thank you. Her friend started crying. And I'm like, it's not that crazy.
It's good yogurt.
But I just walked out. I
country
literally just kind of tipped my cap and I said, hey, have a good night, ladies. And then just walked out.
She dumps them.
But
I thought it was going to be the opposite. It's just like, I don't need your fucking charity. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Backhand.
because even Parker was like, Dad, like she's going to start crying. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, sometimes people need help and you help
Yeah.
them. And
It's probably just rough day all around.
that's what it was. But like,
you know,
it was
let's
just the
get some
fact that it was
yogurt.
like she was genuinely moved. And I'm like, you know what? Mission accomplished.
You're saying
people out
the
there.
workers had been through it, or
the
there's-
2 girls.
The 2 people that
That he
couldn't
paid
pay
for.
for their yogurt.
I don't think you explained that well. Then
He
they
did.
were
Everybody got it.
they were in front of you.
Yes. Trying to pay.
Okay.
Card got swiped multiple times.
Yep.
They were in disarray, couldn't pay.
I remember. Shut up.
Yes. So, and again, my best wasn't what I did. It was the reaction of them knowing that there's still good, appreciative people helping people out there.
You want to do the whole the Will Smith from Hitch, where they're like the martini from the gentleman that just left. Yeah, I get it.
Right, yeah. You don't need to know me. Just know everything I taken care of.
Yeah, like you're doing it, but you want to go under the radar with it. You don't want to have a phone out.
He's not trying to sleep with those girls, though. That's why Hitch did it.
But
That's
I'm
the
saying,
whole concept of Hitch.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in that
Yes, because
context.
trust me, babe, that was not happening.
Oh yeah, because they've been through it. No, I get it. I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
But that's not why Hitch did it.
but he did
Hitch
it
didn't do it to be like,
cool. The cool way.
He didn't do it to be cool either.
Oh, you know,
He did it just to be a
sly,
nice
cool.
guy.
Yeah, that's what Hitch was doing.
No.
He also just wanted to bang her.
Yes.
Hitch was just trying to bang her. Dude.
Yeah.
Trying to leave an impression on her.
Which
so
shout
then
out.
when he sends her the cell phone, she answers.
What's her name?
Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes.
Smoke Show. Hot,
dude.
hot.
Yeah.
Why
Check
don't you
the
watch
scale.
the first 30 seconds of We Own the Night?
Ah. That's a whap for you.
Mr. Skin. Mr. Skin.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. And then shout out to our boy Kyle, OG Offspring WABber. He had his worst was realizing the Cowboys probably won't win the Super Bowl yet again, which
Tyron Smith.
here's a hot take. They've had a Super Bowl caliber roster on paper for the last 4 years. I'm very upset that they've burned Zeke's prime.
Oh, yeah, because they did nothing to help him out.
Zero.
They gave him
He
everything.
had the best offensive line the first 2 years he was in the league.
But
Sorry, he started pulling chicks' tops down at Mardi Gras.
so a boob pops out. Sue me.
Got a little overweight.
Here's some beads. His best was football is back,
Football is so
baby.
back.
So
So back.
yeah.
Football is back.
It's gonna be.
I don't
nuts.
know. Justin Fields, 3 touchdowns last preseason game.
Okay.
His throwing motion is absolute hot garbage.
Cellar dwellers.
But anyways, that's
Yeah.
WABs.
That is
Worse than the
whaps.
best.
That's WABs. Worse than the best.
Send us yours. Show us yours.
Email the pod. Hit us up on the gram, Twitter, everywhere. Tell us what it is. Best and the worst. We'll shout you out.
Social media. Is that one dead?
That topic's dead.
Super dead. Top 3 of something this week.
Is it brought to you by something?
Yeah.
Do
It's
it.
brought to you by First Shield Defense. First Shield Defense will be doing a one-of-a-kind vehicle defense and training seminar on September 17th, right around the corner. Fight with or without your firearm in a close-quarter environment in and around your vehicle. Learn dominant shooting angles, best drawing practices, up-close fighting, and test your skills in their scenario challenge. This course is designed to inform you and allow you to get many repetitions in a safe training environment. Visit their Facebook, Instagram, and website for the details. www.firstshieldefense.com. Boom.
Boom.
Top 3.
Also, mention that you heard it here.
You're the offspring.
Offspringers.
Yes. 2D1D sent you.
Get the
Offspringers.
discount.
Take it. Take advantage of it while you can. Top 3.
Presented by Skur Dad, Real Dad.
Yeah.
Want to bring us into it?
Yeah. Break it down for us because I didn't get it at first.
No, he didn't. So we are doing 4.
Neither did Duck, to be fair.
For the last week for a while.
No, I did.
Yeah.
I got
Top
it.
3 duets. So we are doing
Song
duets, not duos, not groups, not bands.
Yeah.
But just actual songs performed by 2 people.
I mean, technically, that would be a duo. So,
That's what I said. Like, duo's a cool word. Oh, duet's kind of a cool word, too.
It's
is it
it's
the
a
word
better
of the week?
Could
Oh.
be. Duet, eh?
So yeah.
Yeah. As always, it goes bronze, silver,
Silver,
gold until,
Next week.
and then it goes snake draft style, baby.
Because you guys are voting.
So we're going our first picks.
Yep.
Got to do it.
If it gets picked, it's off the board. Nobody else can take it. No overlap.
Nobody can take it.
Nothing here. I'll start.
Oh,
If
okay.
that's
You wanted
cool.
it. Do
yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah. First up to my podium.
I want to see if you actually got it right.
Oh, watch this, baby. This little number was sang by a one Brad Kane and Leah Solana. I'm assuming is how you pronounce it. Silent G.
Okay.
It's a whole new world.
Real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Bingo. So does Brad. So does Leah. It is the theme song from Aladdin.
It's good.
Yes.
Not a bad one.
It is arguably one of the best Disney songs of all time, I wrote.
Not arguably.
And it is going to be one of those when we do top 3.
That's going to be a draft.
Yeah, that one's going to be a fucking heavy hitter, just fucking haymakers with songs. But I didn't know this until I was doing the research for this pod. This song earned an Academy Award for Best Original Song, Golden Globe for the Best Original Song, Song of the Year, and Best Original Song written specifically for a motion picture at the Grammys. That fucking thing took home everything.
Some hardware.
Yeah, that's insane. And it's like, who do you give it to, Brad or Leah, or do you just make copies? I don't know. But then
It's a duet.
Alan Jones from Music Week, which is a highly prestigious magazine, I can only imagine.
Has to be.
Yeah. He gave the song 5 out of 5 stars.
Love it.
Writing. The theme to Aladdin is a huge, appealing, big ballad duet. A melodic tour de force.
Melodic.
Melodic.
I got you.
Melodic.
Below deck. That's the hard deck.
Hello.
Below deck. But yeah, he
The
put...
hard deck's 500 feet.
Yeah, and he put it's a tour de force with a wide-ranging appeal. This song charted at #1 on Billboard. But, surprisingly, do you want to guess how many records it's sold total? Like if you get it, you know how they do like the gold, platinum,
It was
diamond?
not platinum.
Probably not.
I don't even think
Probably
it
like
makes gold.
silver.
Certified gold, just over 500,000.
Just over it.
Very weird to me. Taking home that much, you know, again,
Well, because
hardware.
people are buying the movie, they're not buying the soundtrack.
Yeah.
idiots.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's before streaming services. So it's like, if I want to listen to it, I'm just playing it.
And top to bottom, though, one of the better Disney soundtracks. Aladdin had multiple songs
Oh, yeah.
that
Duh.
just came on, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah, fire.
I'm in it.
Hot fire. So good. One jump ahead of the
Dylan.
thing.
Dylan.
Yeah, so good. Woof. Street rat. Beep that.
So
I don't buy that. Yeah,
good.
it's my bronze. Whole new world.
Man, coming out of the gates.
Duette.
It is.
Duet.
Yeah, duo. Thanks, Brad. Thanks, Leah.
It is.
Yeah. Go.
Me?
Scared, Dad?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just go keep it clockwise.
I had a hard time finding somebody for this. Not a hard time finding somebody for third, but figuring out what I was going to put in there.
Yeah.
So this track, 1967.
Oh, easy.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you got it already.
Yep.
It's been in 2 movies pretty famously.
Okay.
Star-Lord played it. It also
know.
got a.
Ooh, child.
No.
Things are gonna
It also got a
get
high school football
easier.
team to win state at some point.
Clear eyes.
Brought
full
them
heart.
together. Old Marvin Gaye and Tammy Hill. Ain't
Oh,
no mountain high enough.
Yeah. I don't know if that one counts though,
Oh, it does. It's
Why
a
wouldn't it
duet.
count?
because it doesn't feel very duetty. I was basing these songs off of each person gets like 50% of the song, more or less.
Have you listened to it?
Yep.
Have you listened to it?
Listen, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't no mountain high.
She's
Yeah.
way more than you think.
Oh, she's in at the end.
No, she's in at the beginning.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, if you need me, call. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
50-50.
Bud.
There it is.
That's a split.
And then actually 3 years later, Diana Ross did it herself as well.
Don't care.
I know it's not a duet, but I'm just saying the song's that good.
No, it's not.
that
Oh,
good.
it's that good. It doesn't need to be touched. It doesn't need to be reworked,
Oh, I agree. It shouldn't
remade.
have.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Yeah.
No.
Respectfully.
I get it. It's one of those songs where, again, not the biggest karaoke guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Sing proudly by myself. No one's around. Haven't really done the solo karaoke thing yet.
You'd love karaoke, dude. It's so fun.
You know what? I'm sure I probably would when it happened. But I feel like this is not only a song that probably is sang a lot in karaoke,
Yeah.
but it's just
Depends.
one of the times where it's just on, people are just belting it
Yeah.
It
every
fucks.
time.
Yeah.
The mood changes. It's just, it's fantastic.
Sparks are flying.
Yeah.
People
Marvin Gaye.
People are pumped, thrilled, and also
Nice.
you just want to watch Remember the Titans.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
It's just
That's the movie takes a turn when the song comes on.
it's
Oh,
good.
You're
shit.
in it
Is it the
then.
montage song?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Locker room starts and it's just
Fire.
Titans eat free. Psych.
Sight. This guy's eating everything. All right, Dute, what's your bronze?
My bronze is, these are just songs that mean to me. They're not Billboard top charts, anything like that.
Hey, you don't have to. This
Yeah.
is your list for the last week.
Yeah, exactly. For the last week, I was like, I'm going to go very personable for this list because there's just so many that I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay.
So this is riding to my grandma's house in Ohio, listening to like K105 or 99.3 or whatever it is.
okay.
You know what I mean? So it's country, and it's the Sweethearts. It's Tim McGraw, Faith,
Faith
Hill.
Hill.
It's Your Love.
yes.
Ooh.
Just does something
Your love
to me. Sends a shot right through me. Can't get enough. Yeah.
What's the one that's I'm carrying your love with me? Is that one?
It's not a duet.
West Virginia down to Tennessee.
I'll be moving where the good
So funny.
Lord.
I was talking to Charity about this topic and all that. I was like, what are some of your duets? Like, I've just named some of mine. I was like, she wasn't giving me much. I was like, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw. She's like, ugh.
Bar. He gives you like a fucking what's the Shot Boys and like the Corn mashup or something, just something completely off the wall.
Right.
Yeah, just really bad.
No. But yes, I absolutely love that song.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good.
pretty.
It's memories, baby.
It's a pretty song.
It is.
Okay. My silver. This one is, I guess I'm trying to figure out how you would guess it. It is Queen and David Bowie.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's Under Pressure.
it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was actually what I was going to tell you at work when you're like, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Give me an example. But I'm like, well, it's probably going to be either on your list or on somebody else's. So I don't want to give that to you.
Right.
And again, once I like opened the door and realized what it was, I mean, the world was my oyster. I was just on cloud 9 trying to figure out how I was going to rank. I think I have 11, so the honorable mentions will be fun. But I put this song is on the short list of songs that as soon as it starts to play, you're instantly hooked and you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I said the more I reflect musically, being a very musical person and what have you, Queen is one of my all-time favorite artists. Like their music just is
Were they before the movie?
100%. Like it was one of those you didn't.
I never heard you play a song.
No, bitch, you didn't understand like how many records they had outside of like Under Pressure and like Bohemian Rhapsody, and then you realize like it's just a smorgasbord. It's a charcuterie board of just all sorts of hits, ups
You're
and
welcome
downs.
for that.
Yeah, they just cut different, all of them. It's great. And I put here the Vanilla Ice Baby sampling drama. So it was a lawsuit that resulted in Queen and David Bowie receiving songwriting credit for the sample, but Vanilla Ice rumored to pay around $4 million for the rights to have Under Pressure. You want to guess how much he roughly makes annually on the royalties?
Vanilla Ice?
Vanilla Ice, because he bought the song. But there's like weird Google research that says like he didn't, but he did. But like, I don't know.
Annually, I'm going to say $750K.
$1 million.
400,000. So
All right.
shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars.
Well, that's funny that you say that because I was going to bring that up because this song was tinkering on the list.
Yeah.
Was Ice Ice Baby the best thing that ever happened to Under Pressure?
Probably.
Is Under Pressure without Ice Ice Baby?
No.
I think it's one of those where,
To us, not the people that
No.
were in the David Bowie,
Yeah.
Queen,
because I think it's one of
live
those,
enthrallment.
the beat starts and it's one of the few songs where you don't care which way it goes. It could go left or right and you're cool with either.
There's the subtle change. I saw the documentary. He was trying to
Oh,
defend
yeah.
himself.
Boom, 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 boom,
Ding
boom.
ding.
Boom,
Da-da-ding,
boom,
ding.
boom, 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 boom.
But everybody knows Vanilla Ice's best song is Ninja Rap from Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles 2.
Go
So
Ninja,
go Ninja, go.
Undisputable.
This one weirdly charted only at 29th on the Billboard charts. So again, to give context,
Not great.
Whole New World was number 1.
Yeah.
But how many records do you think it sold? Under Pressure.
I don't know what album that's on.
Diamond. Platinum. No one platinum.
2 times platinum. Just over 2 million records sold. So pretty big record.
Yeah, I couldn't name you another track off of that album.
It's okay. You don't have to. They actually said somewhere when I was reading it, it was the
I feel like that's towards the end of the Queen run.
it was the staple song on, God, I forget the name of the album, but
Huge fan.
well, no, it was one of those where again,
My favorite.
They were like, in hindsight, with Queen and all the music they made, this album was borderline forgettable, but this song made it relevant and stay where it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so silver.
Silver.
Boom.
All right, my silver. I'll throw some stats at you.
Please. I love a stat.
This song, 1987, it won the Academy Award for Best Original Song, so it took home the Oscar,
Now
the Grammy for the Best Pop Song.
the time of my life.
It absolutely is.
Oh, I never felt that way before.
Oh, Bill Medley and Jennifer Wands.
Fucking rule.
I've had the time of my life. And it's just, again, you don't think of it as like a song that you're just going to play. Like it probably doesn't make the shuffle playlist all that often.
No, it does. 100%.
But when it comes on, you're just like, man,
Yeah, that and Hungry
Yeah.
Eyes, dude. They get
it
me
just
fucking
hits.
pumped.
When that
And
beat drops. All right.
the song almost didn't get made because when they wanted him to record, his wife was 7 months pregnant and he promised her that he would be there for the delivery.
He's got 2 more months. He's got 60 days.
What?
7 months pregnant?
9 months.
You said 7.
If I said 7, I apologize. I thought it said
You did
9.
say 7.
Oh, so
Thank
9.
you. It's like,
That
I'm
sounds
not
like
Oh, so you're right.
stupid.
That's
So
a
9.
worry
No,
wart
she
right
was
there.
9. She
Yeah.
was 9 months pregnant.
Simple math.
And they're
9
like,
minus-
"Yeah, we need you to come record this." And he was like, "I can't do it." They sweet talked him, probably just threw some more cheddar cheese at him.
Right.
Hello.
And then he also didn't want to do it because he had another song that flopped from a movie,
The Gouda.
and he thought Dirty Dancing sounded like a bad porn movie.
Nice.
I mean, I don't doubt it. It's Swayze just banging a 16-year-old the whole time. It's weird.
Not the whole time.
Half the time.
She's 18.
And
technically.
it's
Is she? I
scene.
thought she was 16. Wasn't
So
that
did
the big...
I, and then I had to like go back and like
Because that was the weird...
did like the Google, and they were
Yeah.
like, "She's 18," and I was like, "I
I
don't know, it
guess.
sounds fishy." Like you guys had to change it because there's something fishy going
Yeah,
on.
I guess. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, your Silver, your story?
Yeah, no, it was just one of those where when they originally filmed the movie too, it turns out that like that end scene,
Yeah.
the song was made like later on.
Okay.
Like they were going to do a Lionel Richie track to it, and they're just
Oh.
like,
This sucks.
yeah, this isn't the same. But yeah, 2004, 100 Years of 100 Songs was 86 on the list, but number 2 in my heart on the old
There
Duet
it
list.
is.
Here's my hot takes podcast, is I've had the time of my life and Hungry Eyes, anything without Dirty Dancing. Like, did it need the movie just as much as the songs?
Yeah,
They needed the
100%.
songs.
100%.
100%.
Like, but that's a lot of movie songs.
Yeah.
It is, but I don't know. Like, that would
You
be
think a whole new world's a whole new world without them on a magic carpet ride?
Not even close.
0%.
shining, shimmering.
All those awards are
land.
done.
But it's weird, right? So it makes you think of all the perfect marriages of songs and movies where
Yeah.
it's like one can't exist without the other. Like if it did, it doesn't hold the weight or the merit.
Well, I think most of the songs aren't the same without the movies.
Yeah.
The movies
Because we're visual people, I feel like more at the
might
end
be a
of the
little
day.
different, but
Yeah.
you could probably sub in and out the song, and the movies could be 80%
Yeah.
the same, but the song has no chance of being the same without the movie,
Yeah.
I feel like.
And also, like Netflix, that dude just picked that song out of a box.
What?
That's the one.
Netflix.
And it just so happened, like Netflix did like the series of like how they're made.
Oh, the
or like
movies?
your favorite movies.
Yeah.
And like Home Alone and Die Hard. They
Yep.
did Dirty Dancing, and they were talking about it and like how it just almost never got made because so many things. And they dude just went,
This one.
that one.
Hungry Eyes.
And it was time of your life. And you're just like, all right,
We'll take
nailed it.
Yeah,
That's
the guy that wrote the song also wrote Hungry Eyes.
It's fucking great. I would argue.
great.
Yeah. Like
This guy's just nailing it all around.
yeah. I mean, spoiler alert. We're gonna do a Swayze 2D1. He goes to the movies episode soon.
Couple weeks.
Because of his death day coming up. But it's one of those, man, where Swayze he made the movies that he was in.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man, they were sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swayze, man.
Good
Swayze,
silver.
dude.
Good silver, dude.
Sways.
Yeah. Dute.
My silver.
Salverto.
Yeah. This one was a hard one. Somebody say it
That's what
caused
she
a
said.
dilemma.
Oh!
Old Nelly and Kelly.
Yeah. That's high school dance. You're in frickin' the stadium gym at Northside, just dancing
love
real
you.
close. And I need you, Nelly. I want you.
That's a good track, man.
Yeah,
It is.
And it's every
it
time
is
it
good.
comes on, you just play it through. You're just
Yeah.
like, yeah. Or we'd be in the shop and it just comes on, and it's like one of those like Tommy Boy. Where it's like you can change if you want.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Everybody
fine with it
looks
if you're
around
fine.
and it's
You're-
like, nah.
let's do it.
And
I
by
get
the
it,
end,
I get
everybody's doing the Nelly, like the East Coast, you're repping now. Down south, I know you're popping now. Yeah, she's
Come
nice.
pull up in his two-seater, now that it's gangsta.
And it's just that weird music video where she's texting on an Excel spreadsheet.
Oh,
And I just,
yeah, 100%.
that's going to live in infamy forever. Like, it's so
They're
good.
sharing an Excel doc, dude.
Yeah, I'm just
Just
like,
leave it off the message boards.
it says like, hey, what's up in like cell 1. And it's
Yeah.
just like, this is not a text message, Kelly. You stupid
No
idiot.
wonder he didn't get it. Click,
Yeah.
sidekicked it.
Bye. Yeah.
Well, and I think that's what's crazy about some of these lists too, especially when
That we don't use Excel spreadsheets.
no, it's just the fact that obviously so far 2 of mine have been based around not only movies but other things, but it's like it's just moments in time
Yeah.
where
Yeah, brother.
it's and again, I was born in 83. I don't technically know if I'm an 80s kid. You know, I was
You were
6
born
when
in
it
the-
was 89.
You're born in
Right.
the 80s, you idiot. You're an
But he
80s
didn't grow up in it,
Right, it's
you know
not
what
like
I mean?
when I was 6 in 89, I couldn't tell you what the 80s were like.
Like I was born in 86, so
Yeah.
I spent 4 years. I don't
Yeah.
remember those first 4 years, but I grew up in the 90s. Everything I remember is in the 90s.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like again, old soul, you know, all the 80s music, stuff like that, like
Yeah.
it still just resonated with me. And it's like, yeah, I remember all these moments when these happened, even though they technically happened probably before I was born or enough to be conscious. But it's like, I remember when I watched this for the first time or I heard this for the first time. It's like, that's what this does. It's crazy.
I was kind of forced to be an old soul though because my mom was like a car Nazi with the radio, so like I had to listen to old stuff, and then it's like in
Classic
hindsight.
Martha.
Well, it's funny growing up and you're like, yeah, this music actually just fucks.
It's just bangs.
Yeah, I love
Slugging
it.
dudes in the back seat.
And she's out here
Fire.
just like, this is a song. This is the music I grew up to and I partied to.
Yeah.
You're like, all right,
Yeah.
we're not gonna take it.
Well, she's like, she was the one that had the Michael Jackson like discography where you open it up and it was like 6 CDs, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is gonna take
fucks.
the
History.
the whole ride up and down from the lake. I'm like, just fucking shoot me now. And then now it's like, where can I find it?
Yeah,
I want to
honestly,
run
you
it
can't
back.
find it anymore, and you're like,
Yeah.
I need that.
Well, I think it's going to be tough. I mean, not to go on a little tangent here, especially right before we go to the gold round.
Take a left turn, man. Honk honk.
But I've thought about that for a long time. Like our generation, and God forbid, like our kids, like who are they going to listen to at like 60?
I
Like,
think it's just still gonna be just.
are they going to go to concerts? Like there's people that are still, you know, the Stones and Aerosmith. All these guys are touring at 60, 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
That's not
There's-
happening.
No, we had a
Is Bieber going to be performing when he's 60? Hell,
I
JT
pray.
doesn't do it now because he's not the same Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
well, so
Can't dance is good. Voice isn't the same. It's like, but you should be doing this for 40 more years.
we had this weird conversation at work, and I forget what song we were talking about, but we work with a younger kid. He's, I think, 22.
I don't know exactly what conversation you're going to talk about.
Yeah, and I forget what song it was, and somebody was like, yeah, you know, or no, it was a Phil Collins song, and he was like, I know I've heard it, but I have no idea who
in the
this.
air tonight?
No, it was.
Okay, I was about to fucking
It was
lose
a-
my shit.
Well, no, it was like it was from like I mean, in sort of Phil
Yeah.
Collins song, but it was like it made me realize again, like with everything in life, it's just so weird how it works. Where I would think, are in that weird purgatory of we're getting ready to shift to like this is us. Like you mold yourself for so long, and like things will still subtly change and evolve, but we are these people
Yeah.
from here on out. And you have people that are still coming up and going through all these phases and everything where it's like they have no fucking clue what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And you just assume that we're still the primaries. And it's like, no, in a way, like, you know, life goes on.
Yeah.
And we're done.
Oh yeah.
Like in certain aspects. You know what I mean? Like,
Kid in the shop, just 22. All he wants to listen to is like somebody with a Lil in front of their name.
I was
It's
you're going to
always-
name people I don't
It's
even
always
know.
Lil Baby or Lil Durk or
Lil Pump.
fucking Frito Bang, and I'm like, I didn't even know I was a person, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, I'm
But
not listening to it. And then it's like we're banging like Montel Jordan. He's like, why you always playing this old shit? Nobody wants to listen to it. And I'm like, man,
Because everybody
quit
still does.
fucking disrespecting.
And
this
that-
is how we do
But
it.
that's where I think about how like Drake to me is a timeless rapper where like I will listen to that, I'm sure, when I'm well into my 50s, whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, he's still got some smooth ones.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll want to hear some just hardcore rap, and like I'll go to Drake or somebody like that, where these other guys, I feel like they're the ones where it's almost like going full circle. Their album has one good song on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I remember the days when like at least half the album was good.
Yeah.
Like, or you could listen all the way through. Now it's like, this is just hot garbage.
Yeah, if you can't put together greatest hits, I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say adios, but vaya con Dios at the same time, and it came out very weird.
Audio Vacadis.
Ayo vaya con Dios.
Ayo con Dios.
Yeah. All right. Gold medal round.
Tangent
Gold
over.
medal.
Gold medal.
This one. Okay.
Let's pick it up a little bit.
Every time I hear that sound, it reminds me of the Project X when it's like the boom 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 no boom 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 heads will roll. I love it. Oh my god. Okay, gold. This one.
What's that turd's name?
No, it's
He's the worst.
The cool guy.
yeah, no.
The guy
Damn it.
from New York.
Yeah, hold on.
forget.
What's his name? It's
Who cares?
say words.
Say words.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Now.
Like
Anyways.
it's in an O, like Grotto or
Officer, actually,
Gonzo
if
or
you don't have
something.
a warrant,
I
you
don't
can't come in.
Yeah. Sir, this is with him, am I right? Okay, gold. This song was sang by A1, Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
know. I knew it.
And it is
My God, I know how it's gold, but Jesus Christ.
and it is fucking picture, baby.
Wanna put your picture away.
Here's the thing.
I mean, it was a big track. Like, I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
But
Shut your ass, it's my gold. So what I'll say here,
Calm down, Jesse.
yeah, is I'm a very but I'm a big proponent of
what was your gold?
picture of sad music. Like I enjoy sad music. I enjoy it in many different times. Like I can enjoy it when I'm in a happy mood, when I'm in a sad mood, especially. I have a I'm Not Crying, You're Crying playlist.
Costa.
Yeah. Costa, yeah. Costa? Yeah. But So this one to me is like one of the top, like probably 10. And I think it's because I love a sad song, but has a build to it where it gets to Kid Rock's part. And he's like, I was headed to church. I was off to drink you away. And it just fucking bangs, but it's still sad at the end of the day. I love it.
I love that you tried to turn Kid Rock into Michael McDonald.
Right.
Who's Michael McDonald?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so this one, for some stats, nominated for the highly prestigious Vocal Event of the Year award in 2003
Nice.
by the Country Music Association. Didn't win.
Shocker.
It's an honor just to be nominated.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. And I put here, it was originally recorded with an alternative country singer named Allison Moyer because Atlantic Records was originally unable to get the rights from Crow's label A&M Records. And this one charted at number 4 on the Billboard. And do you want to guess how many records it sold?
Probably went gold.
Yeah.
2 times gold.
It's not a platinum album.
2 times gold,
Is
so
that a thing?
platinum.
I don't know.
So gold's 500,000, and then when you get
We
to a
had 2
million, it's
times gold and
platinum.
it wasn't diamond.
Diamond's 10 times platinum.
That's too many.
It's 10 times platinum.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it went gold. So
Alright.
just over 500,000 units. Yeah.
Suck my units.
Best Kid Rock song?
Bow with the ba, dude.
No, best Kid Rock song.
Is it?
Might be Cowboy, or it's
Cowboy.
wow, wow, wow. Oh, I headed out west, sucker, because I want to be a... Yeah, it's probably this one.
Devil Without a Cause.
I don't know. That one's too aggressive.
If it's not Bow with the Bob, then
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
2 hits. Me hitting you. Bow with the
Ball
ba playing in the background.
Yeah, that's my gold picture.
It's good.
Shout it out. Let's cry.
All right. I didn't think anybody was going to say. I thought it was going to be honorable mention. I didn't know if it was going to be your gold.
You're welcome.
All right.
Set the precedent.
Picture above a whole new world. Yeah.
It's a whole new world, baby.
I mean, when you put it that way,
Yeah.
man.
Listen.
On your list. You have that list.
Yeah, and it's
Are
fire,
you sure you
dude.
didn't go fucking first to last on that
You
one?
didn't read it backwards?
Maybe I
You thought
could've-
we were drafting it?
Who knows? I'm just getting ready for next week. I'm good.
Anyways.
I'm suited up.
All right. Mine.
Yeesh.
1978.
Oh,
This
I know.
song spent 2 weeks at number 3
Yes.
on the Cashbox Top 100. And it was even bigger in the UK. It actually spent 7 weeks at number 1.
Summer Nights.
It is Summer Nights.
No shit, idiot. I'm not stupid. I
So
know,
you also did research too.
I know my music.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. You
I'm
didn't know
not dumb.
anything about that.
Well, because I was like, they were going to be my duo, henceforth why I know.
Well, I know. And
Yeah.
when you said it at
Yeah.
Workday, I was like, he's going to have one of them. I thought you were going to have one on your list.
You don't want to know.
See, and people are going to say that, which it's not. Summer
No.
Nights is the best Grease song.
But
Oh. And again, or not elementary, middle school,
yes,
swing choir did a Grease medley.
swing choir.
Nice.
The
what we called
one
it, show
Grease
choir, swing
song
choir.
we didn't do was Summer Nights.
Yeah, you told
Because
us.
nobody can hit that note.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
And my partner in that, shout out, my wife.
Nice.
Yeah, you already shouted this out, man. This is deja vu.
Yeah, that's what it is. But again, Summer Nights, I think it's one of the best. I'm not going to say Grease is the best musical of all time because it's not, but it's definitely a top 5. It's got to be one of the top 5 soundtracks of all time. And when this is
Probably.
the banger of the soundtrack, it's got to be up there.
This one made me question or want to ask, do you think in the moment people know that they're recording something that will just live on forever?
This is, I mean, I could do a whole pod on this because
How about another 30 seconds?
No, I don't think in the moment they did.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. When he hit that note, he was probably like, I fucking just nailed it.
But then again, like he's just coming off Saturday Night
yeah.
Fever. So
Yeah.
like this is at a time where John Travolta is the biggest like star in the world.
couldn't miss.
So he probably could. And what's shitty about this is that when he does Grease Lightning,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be Kanicki's song.
Oh yeah.
And
He's-
Travolta's like, nope, I'm
I'm-
singing her, I'm
yeah.
out.
if I'm gonna be the guy, I need this one. He's like, I want an upbeat one, or I'm out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but here's the weird
I'll build
thing.
his car. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
talk about a left turn. Kanicki, I guess, just banged everybody on the set.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Drunken, he's a horn dog.
Yeah.
It was a tough.
he said, what was it? They quoted him, and he's like, you know what I mean? If the trailers are rocking, don't come knocking.
Huge thing for old Sandra D.
Yeah, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, yeesh. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
But no, Summer Nights will have a special place in my heart. One, because I love Grease. It opens up the movie. It's just a fantastic way to open up a musical.
Plus, Summer's awesome.
Right. And it's one of those things
Love
where, again, not only karaoke, but it comes on, guy, girl, everybody tries to hit the note at the end.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's just a signature song.
I do hit it,
You
don't.
hit it.
just so people
You
know.
don't.
Yeah.
Just so.
Oh.
Those. I don't want to.
I don't want to. I didn't warm it. It's not,
I'll
this
tease
room's not very acoustic.
Yeah, I'll tease it. No worries. All right, Duet, round us out. Take us home. Gold.
Yeah. If Summer Lovin' starts it, you're the one that I want ends it.
Okay.
That's it right there.
Look
Perfect.
at Grease.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Grease. And it is basically just karaoke.
It is.
Everybody gets up there, karaoke's, and it's the leather outfit, smoking a cigarette. Tell me about it.
Hacking a dart, just
and then you
fucking
just
partying.
boom. And now we're going through the Playhouse, baby. It's fun time.
Have you read or seen? They talked about it on the Rewatchables pod about how there's a theory that Sandra Dee's dead the whole movie, and it's her living out what she thinks will be like what high school would be like, and that's why they fly away in the car.
Like in the
at end.
beginning,
really?
like the wave like crashes her and essentially kills her. Because they're like the car just fucking flies at the end.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
There's like what happened here, like who was on the drugs, who was just like this is gonna be
Well, you ever
sick.
see that Family Guy clip where like it's like the next day and they're still driving, and she's like, "What the fuck, man? He's like, I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't know what kind of gas I put in the car.
See
He's
that's
like, I never drove off in a car before. I don't know how to land it.
that's good shit. See, that's good. Damn it. Okay. So honorable mentions, H&M's.
It's so good.
H&M.
I got a ton of them. So, do you want me to rattle all of mine off that I had?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so
Because if you whatever your gold was, I can only imagine what the H&Ms are.
no, they're sick. So the one was Nelly and Kelly, Dilemma, had to be on there. I mean, it's one of the of our generation. This one, the Biebs and Ed Sheeran, I don't care. What a fucking duet. Post Malone and Sway Lee, Sunflower. Because again, we all think it has to be like nostalgic for some reason.
No,
I
we
feel
don't.
Not at all.
No, we don't.
I do think so. Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, Shallow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about it.
Yep. Aerosmith and Run DMC, Walk This Way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk this way.
John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Grease. I put here.
Just, just Grease. Just Grease.
Yeah, I put here any Ja Rule in a Shanty song.
Yep.
That was a whole moment for like 5 years. Eminem and Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie.
Okay.
Talk about sad songs. Hello. And that was it.
I have
Did I miss
Michael
anything?
and Janet Jackson for Scream.
Yep.
I remember when that video was like that was an event.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Is that where they're on the train?
Nope.
No, that's like when they're like the spaceship and they come out and there's like like they're literally screaming at the beginning.
Because there's like no sound in space, and
Ah,
then they break the sound thing, and it's
Yeah,
sound
like
barrier.
because it was one like where at first the song ended. I'm like, I don't know what I just watched. Like, was it a good song? And then like you hear it back and it's like, it actually is pretty good. Like it's
brother sister stuff. Yeah, I get it.
correct.
Okay.
I mean, I had Under Pressure on there. I had Shallow. And again, this if it wasn't featuring Keith Sweat's Nobody.
Yeah.
You talk about a
Who's
track.
gonna love you like me?
Nobody. Man, does
Yeah.
that just hit?
That Drake samples that I think at the end of one of his songs, and it goes.
Probably.
It's nice. He does it right.
yeah.
Shout out Keith,
And then
bringing the sweat.
and again, I didn't look it up because I wasn't gonna make the list. I thought it was gonna be an honorable mention, but the old Paul Abdul and the Cat. Obviously, it's not the cat that sings it, but 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Oh my!
Christ, that scared the actual fuck out of me, dude.
There's a mic on the floor.
Sheesh.
Mike on the floor.
Okay.
Classic.
Didn't like the honorable mention.
Yeah, good God. Okay.
The cat? No way, dude.
Okay.
You don't know that song?
No. It sounds terrible.
No. I got 03 Bonnie and Clyde.
Ooh.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yes.
A lot of them, once you said featuring, it kind of ruled them out, but I got like
Go ahead.
Same Girl. Gotta go.
Dun, dun,
Same
dun, dun,
Girl.
dun.
I won't say who it's by, but you know what it is.
R. Kelly.
Yep.
Ursher.
Ursher.
The remix with T-Pain. Hello.
No. I got Usher, Alicia Keys, My Boo.
That one was a good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought about that one.
Monica Brandy.
Oh yeah, they did
Yeah.
have one weird one. So here's the thing where if we were going duos, Casey and JoJo,
Yep.
that was just like my whole middle school / like high school dance career. It was just like when that song came on, you knew you just had to find a baddie and just slow
Oh,
dance
yeah.
with them 3 feet apart, respectfully. Hold them at the hips.
Basketball.
Love 'em basketball.
No, you leave
yeah,
the
the
basketball. Leave room for the Holy
What's
Ghost.
funny is because my my initial thought when I went to it, and then I'm like, this isn't a duet at all. This is just like an actual mashup, and then that just opens the door
100%.
to everything.
I got pee.
But it was Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, Encore.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
want more?
Collision Course. Are
Yeah.
you nuts? That's
Yeah.
what's like, woo.
So good.
Yeah, it's one of those where, again, you stop thinking, or when you start thinking about it, because there's not like one that just comes right to your head, probably, unless you had a song that you just love, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's a duet. Oh, that's a duet. That's a duet.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I think a lot of it comes down to is it in a movie that you love,
Mm-hmm.
or B, set to a specific time in your life where it's just on. Like, again, even when we started singing Dilemma,
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember exactly where I was when that song came on
Yeah.
all the time.
You just gotta go classic like Sonny and Cher. Just famous. Just
If you look at lists, it's the top 5.
I got
Yeah.
you, babe.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So, segment change.
There they are.
That's top 3.
boom, boom, boom.
Song duet.
Hot take time.
Oh yeah, I came up with it.
Yeah.
Okay. The hot take this week is brought to you by First Shield Defense, FSD. Self-defense is a fundamental human right. A lot of people don't understand that. First Shield Defense does. They provide a way for everyone to learn something new in their weekly classes, and they place a high value on your time. They offer 2 types of classes, Apex Concealed Carry and Krav Maga. In their Apex program, you will pull the trigger at least 500 times in 1 hour at the same time. Learn how to fight with your gun. The Krav Maga classes will teach you how to protect yourself without a gun. Send First Shield Defense a message on Facebook or Instagram to get started. First Shield Defense. Shout them out.
Let them know you're an offspringer.
Hello. Okay.
Hot take time.
Hot take. So I have on the board Oasis Day ? I say that by saying we should shut down all electronic and digital things for a day. And I said we should call it Oasis Day. Workshopping it. It's a Ready Player One reference.
Yeah, I get it.
They, in Ready Player One, basically have the metaverse perfected to a degree, it feels
Yeah.
like. And when the kid wins, he instills a rule right out of the gate where Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's just no metaverse. There's no virtual reality because he wants people to just still exist and be humans. And I think we are actually weirdly approaching that.
Where does it end?
What do you mean?
Like the reach. Like you can't shut down the government, can't shut down the internet.
Well, no, but I think it's one of those where it goes back to last week where we talked about the phones and just technology and everything. Like we are, and maybe some of it is me going into that like conspiracy rabbit hole of like, we're allowing these things to become quote unquote needs when really they're just wants, if that makes any sense at all. So we keep putting so much like emphasis and, like we have to have these things when we survived without them for how long? You know what I mean? And is some of that like, the government's sneaky way to be like, well, now we have some control or some level of like authority over everything that goes on. I don't know. I'm obviously not that high up of a person to know or care really. But I do think it's kind of weird that we are, again, allowing so much stuff to kind of like rule over us, if that makes sense. So I think, again, we just need to make sure that we still take it back, a step or two to where it's just like very foundational, like social skill. We talked about it before. It's just we're getting away from it. And I think it's only going to be for the worse. It's not going to be for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
That we shut down the internet. So I would say no matter what, it's going to be polarizing, but you do it for a day and it's one 24-hour period, purge it, if you will. And you just have to like learn to exist and just be comfortable with yourself, by yourself, with whomever, but you go do normal everyday things, but you just don't have all this technology around you. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like if the whole world agreed to have the, Monday through Friday work week, and it's like, well, instead of Saturday, Sunday, it's like, well, no, Sunday's just this day where everybody just kind of lives like peacefully with minimal shit going on, just minimalism out there.
So nobody works on Sundays?
I was trying to figure out how that would work. But I think there's a way where in some facet that can be a thing.
If you tweak it and
Yeah.
you just said like no apps, no social media, things like that. Like, yes, you still have your phone. Yes, your phone still works. Your text message still works, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like you can't get on your internet browser. You can't get on your apps. You can't do all those things. I would agree to that 100%.
Well, because I think like I have
Like,
two.
can I still call my mom?
Yeah, like emergencies still happen.
Sure.
Hospitals still need to run. Defense systems still need to be up and running.
Well, no, so it's weird. I have two like key points with it, and then obviously you guys can bounce off of them. But it's like we're losing actual grip on reality. And there was a great interview that this guy told me about at work where Joe Rogan has Mark Zuckerberg on, and I feel like it's probably got to be one of the more interesting ones to listen to, just because he talks.
Who's that?
And thinks in a way that's
Joe
just,
Rogan or Mark Zuckerberg?
yeah, it's so bizarre and just out there. But one of the big things he said that stuck with me is Zuckerberg was like, I made this app because I wanted it to be cool and I wanted people to connect. And he's like, now I understand the way technology is growing and evolving. I'm trying to bridge that gap to where virtual reality still gives you the same emotions and feelings as if you're in person, real life, which is like, that's cool.
That's just life.
But yeah, it's also like, just go do that. You know what I mean? Like you're messing too much with the matrix, if you will, where it's like, that's scary to think about, where now I'm going to sit at home and you're telling me I can put a headset on and it's like some chick's just going to come over and bang me, or somebody's going to come over and give me a massage. And it's like, I can just feel everything, but it's not really happening. And then you're just going to get disconnected from what actual reality is because it's virtual reality. Like it's not, I don't think it's a good thing at the end
it's
of
like
the day.
Inception, dude.
Yeah.
Where you go down on the thing and the dudes are asleep for 8 hours, but it's really like their whole week.
Yeah.
And he's like, old dude's like, who are you to tell them what's their real life and what isn't their real life?
Yeah, you're gonna have people that are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen the Golden Gate Bridge," and it's like, "Have you? You saw it through a headset."
And that's what I think is weird too. And the whole thing of like, electric cars becoming a thing.
But at the same time, if you can't travel, you know what I mean?
Well,
That'd be cool.
that's clearly the argument for it. Like, I'm allowing people to experience things
Like if I can't walk
that
the
they wouldn't have the
Great Wall of
means to
China,
be
I
able
would
to
love
do.
to just put on a headset, walk the Great Wall of China.
But if history's taught us anything, it's that we create something with a good purpose, and we ultimately find the worst ways possible to
because you monopolize it
and manipulate it.
Yeah.
And
if movies have taught us anything,
they're going to come along.
the worst. The machines are coming dude.
to get pissed.
Yeah, and well, so that was another really interesting thing, just skimming like headlines and topics. But it's the reason everybody's making electric cars. Like, it's not because they want to have a safer environment. Like, that's what they're going to put out there and project. But it's because literally at some point it's going to be a requirement, and that's really weird to me. Where they essentially want to just have the ability to shut you down whenever they see fit. They being the government or who fucking knows.
Big Brother.
Yeah, like that's weird, right? Like I don't understand that stuff. So it always makes me think, and it just has me so curious about like what's gonna happen. Like, what is life gonna look like in the next 20 to 40 years?
Oh, but it's 10.
I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
love it. But no,
2D, 1D.
but I have my other big bullet point topic is just with, again, like the internet and everything. And I feel like it's twisting everybody's idea of what like purpose, reality, and things are.
7 of spades.
So I put it's weird that there are people out there doing the dumbest shit on the internet, making a great profit off of it.
Yeah.
Versus like, again, you have people arguing about teachers' wages, people that are trying to make an impactful difference. And I get you can also argue like what's really being taught, or is the doctor doing the correct practices? It can go both ways. But to me, it all kind of like hit me for this hot take. And I think I told Skur and a few people at work, there's a chick on TikTok, and again, the For You page, the algorithm, she is literally viral / famous, and I'm assuming making money because she does backflips and her boobs almost fall out every time she does them. And she is an attractive female, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, there's nothing deeper to this video other than you just go, okay, Brittany, I'm going to do like a backflip now. And then she just flips. And then she gets done. And her
She do a round off?
I don't
She
know.
use her hands? She do a full backflip?
She just stands there and flips. And
She
it's
use
like,
her
just
hands?
Straight.
yeah,
She use her hands?
no. And
Impressive, though.
I get it, but it's also one of those
Standing
like,
back tuck.
if your boobs aren't about to flop out and we don't see a potential yabo, like I don't think your video's getting the likes and the views,
But
respectfully.
she's also not showing her boobs, so Kudos to that.
If we recreate that
I'm
video,
sorry that she's just doing a back tuck and then she happens to have massive yobs.
Well, so I'm glad
That's
you're
not her fault.
No, I get it, and I'm glad you're arguing it because then it brings up the next one where it's that dude that's famous because he walks around with a fucking duck and then like spits shots into this hot chick's mouth.
I hate that guy.
Like
Already?
that's a whole thing.
Oh, that guy has like OnlyFans. He's like a sex tape. He's like borderline porn star.
Yeah, but again, I'm like
So he makes his money like on OnlyFans, but then people like go to his
TikTok.
because he does.
But
like,
that's what I'm
hilarious
saying,
Shit
and-
where he just like does like random shit, and his mom
Yeah.
always yells at him,
Yes.
and he ropes his dad into it.
And that's what I'm just like, again, the only thing I could think of, and I hope it's, it shouldn't be offensive because it's just knowledge. It's the NBA, WNBA example. It's like, you can't be upset because that's just where the money is. If the revenue's going somewhere, like, sorry, these people have earned their paycheck, but it's fucking weird.
It's 100% weird.
And that's why I think it would be very interesting to, again, Oasis Day, shut it down for a day. What happens to those people? Can they actually exist in the real world? Or would they just absolutely panic because TikTok doesn't load for 24 hours?
They would panic.
I hope they panic and that TikTok doesn't load for 24 hours.
Yeah. It's
You
crazy.
don't need to be on that thing
Yeah.
for
There-
24 hours.
Well, and there's literally, again, mind-boggling to me. The algorithm within the algorithm, a video will pop up every so often that's like, you've been scrolling for a while.
Oh yeah,
You should take a break. And it's like,
I've never seen that.
this
you don't
person,
scroll that long.
yeah. Then it's like, this person's getting paid to literally post an ad video to tell you to fuck off and quit looking at your phone.
Yeah,
Love it.
What are we doing here, society?
it's the rebellious in you that you're like, fuck you, lady. I'm gonna keep scrolling.
This bitch.
It's reverse psychology. You're falling for it.
I just,
I'm scrolling another 2 hours. I was gonna get off. Now
Yeah.
I'm scrolling another 2 hours.
it's tough. And I think it opens up so many questions for me where I'm like, I'm just nervous where we're going, man. Like,
Oh,
I seen
it's
a-
good.
it's
I seen a
weird.
meme, like a Judgment Tuesday meme, and it was like a dude put like, you ever seen those trucks with those nuts hanging off their
Yep.
tailgate? He had truck nuts on his Crocs. And it's just John Connor. He's like, we're doomed, aren't we? And he's like talking to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, humanity. I mean, like we're just doomed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was literally on. I was talking to somebody at work, and I don't know if it was on Dateline or 60 Minutes last week, and
Yeah.
she like specifically wanted to stay up and watch it because it was talking about like the power grids that we have, and I guess there's like 50 of them in the country, and they said all it would take is for a hacker to shut 4 of them down, and it would be a countrywide blackout.
That's dope.
Like 4 out of 50, and it's like
Yeah.
we're done.
Hey,
Now again, taking down the internet and getting rid of electricity are completely two different things.
Yeah.
they
It
are.
is pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know what that's like for an extended period of time.
So here, well, I guess last thing to try and tie a bow on it. It's crazy to me, and maybe we've touched on it a little bit before. When you go to buy a house or move somewhere or do anything, Wi-Fi has become almost a necessity.
100%.
Wild. Shouldn't be. It's like, hey, I can live here. My lights turn on and off. I have electricity to cook, shower, do whatever. Like, take care of yourself. That's all you need.
I have 0 smart things in my house.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically if you're going to count Alexa, and my kids literally use that to play songs. We don't.
But that
open-
counts. You can't be that guy.
Well, I'm saying like
I don't have any smart stuff.
okay, but I'm
except
saying
for
like
this
I don't
Bluetooth
turn,
speaker over here.
There's no commands
and my
other
smart
than,
TV.
Hey Alexa, play Zombies 3. Like it's not turning on lights. It's not unlocking doors. It's
Yeah.
not. It is a speaker to me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everybody
And I
else
don't
in my
count a
house.
smart TV as like a smart
Device.
part of your house.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Unless
granted,
it's like hooked up. and
They're
like my
still
Google
getting
Home,
data
and then I
packets
could
from
just be
me. Like they're still tracking my stuff, and I get that.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything that is controlled.
Like I'm not unlocking, locking my
Exactly.
doors. Like,
Yeah. That's just too much. You're just relying
turning my
too
lights
much
on, turning my lights off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this is going to be a huge debate here, but I'm 100% with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you too.
Yeah.
Oasis Day.
Yeah. So
But
there's-
it's like
it's not a hot
to
take.
an extent. Like we can't just get rid of everything.
I say it. Shut the fucking thing down.
As we should. Just see what happens. Like,
Like I
again,
shut like apps down, but like my phone still works and I can send text messages.
Yeah, because on the internet, the internet's done.
like you should just, there needs to be something.
Well, there's a governmental issued smartphone or flip phone for one day of the year where you can, if I have to call you,
Yeah.
I can still do that because a landline should still. If that's not a thing, I still want to communicate with somebody.
we got to figure it out.
Sounds like we did.
Society doomed.
Society.
Episode 56.
Well, then was my car not start?
Pickup sticks.
Yeah, for
No, it's
some
a-
they probably wouldn't.
It's a luxury sedan. It'll start.
It's a dynamic
I mean, not
duet.
me.
We did it.
We did it.
We're done.
All right,
We're
stay
done.
tuned, people. Again, next week things are going to come at you hard and fast.
That's what she said.
That's what we do on this pod.
Football and
We're gonna start dropping 2 episodes
draft
a week.
season.
So-
Season, baby.
You guys
Stay
wanted
there.
it. We're giving it to you.
Yeesh. Clap us out or hit a sound.
You got it. Episode.